A Doctor Who villain theory looks even more likely after Season 14 trailer footage offered a fresh perspective on an exciting new character. The overarching story of Doctor Who Season 14 remains closely pinned to the vest of Russell T Davies, and with no indication of Daleks or Cybermen, the big bad Ncuti Gatwa will face in his debut season remains unclear. While Doctor Who's 60th anniversary did tease the Master's return, Season 14 would be too soon for the Time Lord Terror to resurface after enjoying major roles in both Peter Capaldi and Jodie Whittaker's eras. One key theory posits that Doctor Who Season 14's main villain is the character being played by Jinx Monsoon. This idea hinges on the BBC's initial claim that Monsoon will portray the Doctor's most powerful enemy yet, and the recurring musical thread woven through recent episodes. The second trailer for Doctor Who Season 14 makes the prospect of Jinx Monsoon playing 15's first long-term opponent even more likely. Doctor Who trailer footage sets up Jinx Monsoon's villain as an approaching Storm. Doctor Who's trailer editing supports Monsoon playing a major villain. Doctor Who trailer footage shows an ominous cloud of dust crawling along a street, mirroring a scene from any given disaster movie. The narration over the top warns, "There's a storm coming in," before the trailer immediately cuts to Jinx Monsoon's character speaking for the first time, responding with, "You called?" The editing here heavily implies that Monsoon's villain is herself the Storm referenced by Doctor Who's trailer, setting them up for a larger role as Season 14's main villain, not just a standard monster of the week. While the main storyline running through Doctor Who's upcoming 8 episodes has not yet been unveiled, trailer footage alludes toward a future disaster that the 15th Doctor and Ruby are striving to prevent. Both trailers have contained images of a post-apocalyptic timeline accompanied by Gatwa proclaiming, "This is what we're trying to stop." Whether Jinx Monsoon's character is responsible for this disaster is unclear, but the two major story beats running through Season 14's marketing are Monsoon as a nemesis to rival Doctor Who's most classic monsters, and the Doctor attempting to avert a dark future timeline. Why Doctor Who's Jinx Monsoon theories may not come true. Other details hint Monsoon will play a one-time Doctor Who villain. With her outfit covered in piano notes and similarly tuneful designs, it has been clear from the outset that Jinx Monsoon's Doctor Who villain is overtly musical in nature. Trailer footage confirmed this by showing the character casting magical music notes as weapons and using them to trap Ruby Sunday. Curiously, one Doctor Who Season 14 episode is titled The Devil's Chord, again leaning into that same orchestral theme. Despite the aforementioned hints to the contrary, it is possible that Jinx Monsoon's crotchet-wielding antagonist will be a one-and-done opponent exclusively for The Devil's Chord, and will not reappear later in Season 14. The music motif makes this more likely, as it arguably shows Monsoon playing a novelty villain, not a serious recurring enemy to compete with Daleks, Cybermen, and the Master. The Devil's Chord may ultimately echo Buffy the Vampire Slayer's iconic Once More with Feeling episode, in which a relatively minor baddie compels the main characters to perform musical numbers. If so, the BBC's most powerful villain yet description would look grossly misleading in hindsight. Nevertheless, Doctor Who has already made moves in that very direction with both the Toymaker's Spice Girls scene and the 2023 Christmas special's 2 Goblin songs.